I was so happy, to your point about children, to have my goddaughter at the bill signing in the natural hair salon in West Philly where they do locks, so that she could be a part of something and may not understand it right now, but will know, like, oh, my godmom did something to support natural hair. Like, no, it doesn't mean a lot now, but if somebody, as she grows up, tries to tell her, oh, that doesn't look right, or why is your hair like this, she'll be able to say, not only is it how it's supposed to look, has changed in Pennsylvania so that it affects any opportunities that I'll have in the future. And this is just a constant battle we're seeing, particularly with all the hate coming out of the White House about fighting for our Blackness, to be accepted, to be respected, to not be mocked and condemned the way our president is horribly doing it just last night in the Poconos here in Pennsylvania. Like, it's unacceptable that in 2025 we're still talking about these issues.
So real. One of the things that's been happening recently, since the former First Lady Michelle Obama came out with a book about her look, it's called The Look. It's about her fashion and her hair choices while she was First Lady. And I feel like people, for some reason in the world, they understand that Black women happening. We understood that she was wearing her hair in a particular way because of the cultural pressures to, as you said, appear white conforming. We have all done this. This is why Black women understood the entire time what was going on. And as soon as she was out of the White House, you saw the braids, you saw natural hair, you saw other hairstyles, because she was able to express herself and wear hair however she wanted to wear them. Can you just talk about some of the pressure to be and appear white conforming? Because I know this, I've been on this natural hair journey as well. And while, my hair's been in braids for an extended period of time this year, I do feel like when I have my afro, I'm treated one way. When I have braids, I'm treated one way. When I had weave, I'm treated one way. And I feel like, it's so frustrating to have people treat you a particular way just because of the way you choose to wear your hair.
It's really tough. All throughout my lawyering career in court, I was so hyper conscientious because I was 25, 26, 27 years old as a young public defender, as a new lawyer, with so many people telling me, are you the lawyer? Are you the defendant? You can't sit here in the courtroom, like trying to look professional, be professional, come against all sorts of stereotypes. And I always thought, well, if I wear braids, even though it's the summer and I'm sweating my hair out all the time, people aren't going to think I'm the lawyer because they already don't. Like, these are real scenarios. And when I decided to give my hair a 1-month break from heat, I got all sorts of unsolicited feedback. People saying, oh, what are you, Tina Turner? Like, clearly your hair is blown dry, but you didn't curl it. And then when I cut my straight ends and would wear twists, people would say, oh, I don't like it like that. Can you just wear it curly? It looks much better. I like it. And I'm like, I didn't ask you. I literally just did. I'm at work. I did not ask you. And then, like you said, when I took a break in 2021 after 6 years of no heat, I got my hair straightened, and oh my gosh, here comes the love. People at my church, oh, it looks really nice like that. People at work, I like it like that. It's so long. I didn't know. I thought it was short. It's a myriad of reactions, and in the public that when people are sizing you up, they start with your hair and then they keep looking to determine who you are and whether you're worthy of respect.
And it's so annoying. And this happens to Black women in a profound way. It's discrimination that shows up for us specifically, but it's not only Black women. Let's be honest. I often think a lot about the fact that some white women out there, they don't understand why this is such a big issue for us, and yet their hair is blonde and they're not naturally blonde, and they don't understand that this is infecting them too. And if you actually started to empathize with Black women and understand how we're trying to navigate the world professionally and in our personal relationships and get taken seriously just like them, then we would, become more united on this issue. Because at the end of the day, the reason why there's so much pressure on Black women, on white women, on Latinx women, on all women to show up in a particular way and appear, quote, white conforming, is because of misogyny and sexism, right? Because a lot of the norms that we have set out as looking professional were set by men.
Yes.
And white men at that.
hmm That's right. And it's interesting that you point to the first lady because that's someone who is so visible and so well known. And it was always a comment on the bangs, on the hair, on, how she's doing it. And now that she said, braids don't mean anything. I just need a braid. People are saying, oh, nobody even thinks about that. But yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you're like obsessed with it. I remember when I became minority leader, I'm on like a Women's History Month broadcast for a local Harrisburg affiliate. And before they asked me anything about my job, the reporter on camera during the interview started with, how's your hair this week? You always way to, and I'm thinking, what does this have to do with policy, lawmaking, women's history? Like, what are we? Am I on a style show? Like, I'm happy to talk about hair. I'm happy to tell you my hairdresser is, but like, I thought I was here to talk to you about making history in Pennsylvania and what I'm doing to change laws. But no, like, the first question was, oh, how's your hair this week? Like, this has got to be a joke.
No, and the other thing is like, sometimes I joke that like, I could start an entire YouTube channel where I analyze the weaves and the hair transplants of the men, okay, like just as a joke, it would be satire, of course, or maybe it would be funny, but I would be serious about it because men are doing it too. Everybody is conforming to show up in a particular way, and we are specifically as Black women put under this microscope and viewed based on what we decide to do with our hair. I mean, I remember when I went natural and, grew all of the relaxer off of my hair and then started to wear my afro, the way people interact with me is different. I mean, people of all backgrounds, like they assume, oh, you must be more radical because you're wearing an afro. And I'm like, I'm literally the same person. I mean, I am pretty, like progressive and radical, but I will say that I'm the same person regardless of what hairstyle I have chosen that day. Like, this is why we really should be viewing and judging people based on their actions, their behavior, their character, as opposed to what they look like on the outside anyway. And this is why these anti-discrimination laws are necessary, because it allows Black women in this specific instance to move through the world without being hindered by the discrimination because of our hair. And it allows us to show up and be excellent and do things and then get judged on the things that we're actually doing, not how we decided to wear our afro that day.
Hey, it's over with. All right, the time, all right, is at hand for you women. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women, die at ease. All right, now, because now you see that you are being targeted. You know what I'm saying? You are being targeted. The women that's among the Edomites and these congregations, all right, the government, the city councils and shit, now they starting to feel that pressure. It's over with. All right? It's over with for you women. It's best to just buckle down. All right? Hey, get back into your roots. All right? Your role as a woman and please the Israelite man, because it's over with. All right? The devil don't need you anymore. Now these women start to realize that you're going to start to see it. It's starting with the hair. As you hearing them, all right, they making a law. All right, for you women cannot wear dreads and braids. You know what I'm saying? So the shit over with. You know what I'm saying? There's just another installment of radio station edification. Salakia, you know what I'm saying? I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, HaKadosh, double honor to our elders, and peace and bless the hope of the elect. All right, but yeah, hey, it's high time to wake out of sleep. Shalom, Baba Baba, Raka'aka. May the Lord bless y'all morning.